What up, YouTube? It's your man Big Slim coming at you from the Mighty Kingdom here. Happy Halloween. As you can see, we started with all of the props here in the Mighty Kingdom. And my cameraman is Mightyfan78 himself. Follow him on YouTube if you don't already. I'm sure you do. He's been around 10, 11 years. So he's wanting to turn on another light. So this is Slim Pickens, Grail Getting, volume number 68, if I'm not mistaken. And I got some stuff that I have shown in on Facebook, but I have on that I have not shown in YouTube. So first things first, like I said, happy Halloween. You saw all of Mighty's props there at the beginning. Go ahead and get into my video. First things first, Rocket. This is a new pickup here. This is the 50th anniversary. Milwaukee Bucks, as Mighty Fan likes to say, I love that big buck. So we all love big bucks. So got the fitted. Can't rock the snapback, so I gotta hope I get lucky and find certain stuff. If I found stuff that I see all the time, hell, probably more than half of Mighty's collection, if I could find it and fitted, would be in my collection. But I got this big ass head, and so I decided to just wear my big size 8, size 64 centimeters. So, and it is the 50th anniversary, so I do got the Ray Allen. Shout out to Mighty. I actually did not bring my Ray Allen with me to the kingdom, so I said, hey, look, I'm going to rock this stuff, so let me borrow your Ray Allen. So my Ray Allen's at home, and I'm like, I was going to wear a Dolphins jersey, which I'm actually going to show, but I decided, because I had to clean this jacket up, it had something all over the inside of it. I have no idea what was wrong with it, but so it's a champion warm-up. Was able to clean it up, man. It came out beautiful. Now it's nice and clean. And there's the back. That dazzle. That dazzle is super hot. So yeah, first video that I guess I've done. One of my most viewed YouTube. Check it out if you haven't seen it. One of my most viewed YouTube videos is actually, I think my top 2 is my Jordan collection, which is that's 2, 3 years, 4 years old now, and my shoot-around jersey, my shoot-around jackets, which I got a couple thousand or something like that. It's actually kind of up there for my views. So check that out. I actually had this, but I did not have a hat yet. So I now have a hat that goes with it. Again, happy Halloween. Let's go ahead and get into some of my picks. Some of these I've actually shown on Facebook already, but I'll go ahead and get into what I've got to show here. Shout out to Peter Capolino. Little story about this. Nothing too major, but it's funny because this jersey here, I actually purchased this myself for my friend who was a big LaDainian fan in 2003, shortly after he was drafted and was already in his, working towards his heyday with the Chargers. And shout out to Peter Capolino. The second time I visited the Mitchell & Ness store, he had at the Mitchell & Ness store in 2003, he actually had a Reebok rack, a Reebok Authentic rack. And I went in there and bought a Bob koozie for my friend, his dad, old guy, grew up in that area, and I was born in the 40s and actually watched Koozie, Havlicek, Russell, and them guys. So I got him a koozie, got myself a Randall Cunningham, which I no longer own because it was stolen out of my truck in 2008. But I've since recouped it, obviously. So the original one. But ironically, my buddy his jersey career was short-lived, and this ended up making its round to me. I picked it. I got it back for free, and paid retail for it, $240 in 2003. And so he was done with collecting. And so here is a 17-year-old jersey that I happened to actually purchase from the Mitchell & Ness store when Peter still owned the company, and it's the 2003 LaDainian Tomlinson Pro Bowl Charger bolts on the shoulders. So it's a beautiful jersey. I'm not sure what you would even call these, with the material that they use to put the stars all over these. They use these, I believe, from 2003, 4, and 2003 and 4. Yeah, because 5, I actually have Ray Lewis. That was a totally different jersey. So yeah, I mean, the one jerseys that seemed to get out a lot, where they made a whole bunch of them, was the 2004 Pro Bowls, which I have McNair, and I've had a ton of those. But the 2003, I think Ricky Williams was the only one that I ever had with this patch. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to show this. Not a big deal, but it's just a cool story. It came from the Mitchell & Ness store 17 years ago, and a jersey that I actually purchased myself for a friend, and he paid me for it in the whole nine, and then it come full circle 17 years later. You know, it was just laying around, like he didn't even want it anymore. So, all right, so I did enough rambling for that just one jersey. So let me hurry up and get moving here. All right, what do we have here? Oh yeah. Okay, picked this up off of eBay. I've been shout out to all the Laker fans in 2020 COVID NBA champions, bubble champions. You know, obviously these are going for an arm and a leg on eBay right now. So I took a shot at this one and got it for $2 and change. It actually I don't feel like I overpaid for it. But the reason I'm kind of mad that I ended up paying $200 some for this is before Kobe passed, one of these hit eBay and went for $101, and I didn't go after it. I was kind of mad at myself. So it's a 2003 Mitchell & Ness Authentic Kobe Bryant. So the only other one of these that I have is the Michael Jordan, which is the authentic Reebok one, but it does not have the Wizard logo. So shout out to Diddy, I got that from him. So it is the 2003 Kobe Bryant All-Star jersey. Oh, joy. Alrighty, and let's move to one of the jerseys that I missed out on at the Mitchell & Ness store when I had it in my hand and decided to pass on it, and then they lose their NHL rights right after, and it disappears. And then the cameraman that's holding my camera right now decided to heckle me about it. Oh, how's that Patrick Waugh? So of course one hits eBay. 2001 Stanley Cup Finals. One hits eBay, and I go ahead and pick it up. Beautiful Dazzle 33s, triple stitch, right? Yeah, tripled. While on the back of the nameplate, triple, beautiful Dazzle. On the back, Stanley Cup. Is that embroidered in or is that a patch? That's a patch. Big Crest logo. Avalanche. So, yep. So I wanted to get this off my hit list. As soon as I saw it hit eBay, I grabbed it. So, shout out to Eric Chow. Not sure if he follows anybody on YouTube. He's definitely slowed himself down into jersey collecting. Actually stopped collecting, if I'm not mistaken. He's dumping quite a bit of his collection. So I was able to pick this up from him. This is one that's gotten away from me a couple times over the years, and it was starting to irritate me. And so I decided to go ahead and grab it. I've shown this on Facebook, but I have not shown this in groups yet or on YouTube yet. It is a 1969. Also, one thing I did not realize is this is the first year that the MLB logo was on any jersey ever, because it was just created in 1969 and it was put on jerseys for the first time. So here it is, 1969. It's actually the Kansas City Royals. Number 9, it is Lou Piniella, which I know Lou as a Reds fan because when I was growing up, he was actually the coach of or the manager of the Reds when they won in 1990. So as a Reds fan, as a kid growing up, I wanted to always have this in my collection. So can you see that really well, Mike?
That's why I moved in up closer because with the light in the back, it was.
So yeah, so it's a wool jersey, but yep, happy to have it in my collection. I'm a sucker. I'll always say this. I'm always a sucker for these 100th anniversary patches. If they made more of the 125 patches, I'd be all over those. So, but they only made a couple of those, and I only have I have two. I have two of them. I have Eric Davis, ironically. Eric Davis and Alan Trammell. Those are the only two that I have. So yeah, and so here's another one that has annoyed me. And Mighty tends to, you hear him chuckling? Yeah, he tends to. So to complete, quote unquote, complete my Marx Brothers collection, Mighty was actually lucky enough to get these for damn near dirt cheap at a giveaway almost at the Mitchell & Ness store. It's the 1984. There's jock tag. Everything is completely heat pressed on this. Mark Clayton, one of Dan Marino's toys back in the day. So it just the 84 Dolphins heat pressed, and then shout out to Seth, trying to get his ass to answer the phone for me right now. I haven't talked to him. This completes the Marx Brothers collection. Here's the 84 Duper. Size 52 runs big, which is good. I almost hesitated buying it from Seth because it was a 52, and then, you know, but I've actually lost some more weight, and I just tried this on again the other day, and it fits really good. So here's my Marx Brothers collection. If you can even see, can you see?
Yeah, I mean the name is, but that's okay. Yeah,
so there you go. Mark Duper, Mark Clayton, the Marx Brothers.
Super duper.
Should have had you grab me two hangers. All right, and then quote unquote, and mine, I wanted to save kind of the best for last. Shout out to Ron Strong, hashtag Ron Strong.
Hashtag Ron Strong.
This one has kind of annoyed me a little bit. This one, I love this one, but for some reason, Mitchell & Ness dropped a newer version of this that has the super shiny numbers, which I really like. I saw it in the Mitchell & Ness store, and of course, not in my size. So everything on this is heat pressed. These are in the stripes on the sleeves are they're in the fabric. Heat press nameplate, Tony Dorsett. It is the 77. I actually own the 77 blue one, which the nameplate's off-centered. Irritates the shit out of me. Nothing annoys me more than that. And so I'm going to get the nameplate straightened out on that, but I have not showed that yet. But I did not bring it with me. So 77 Dorsett. Really, the only two Dorsetts that I even really cared about was this one. And like I said, shout out to Ron, big Cowboys fan. He alerted me to this one. This was the one that it was absolutely driving me nuts to find. I saw Randy White. I didn't really want Randy White, but I would have moved on it if I could have gotten it and years ago. But I wanted to, Mr. Cowboys fan who doesn't collect Cowboys jerseys, follow him, Nostalgia Boy, not a real Cowboys fan. Nostalgia Boy here on YouTube. Get your ass back to making vids. I heard you last night. I know I've been slipping on my YouTube vids. Yes, you have. I subscribed to your ass and I ain't seen nothing lately. So anyways, so 84, Tony Dorsett. There's the jock tag. Everything on this is screen print heat press. Dorsett on the mesh nameplate. And the big one here for me is the 25 anniversary star for the Cowboys, which they're wearing their 60th this year, which I do not. I don't have one of those yet, but hopefully. I was thinking maybe Van Der Esch or maybe even Zeke, because Zeke's kind of the face of the franchise, especially now with Dak going down, or maybe even Dak, even though Dak's done for the year. So shout out to Ron. He did alert me to this, and I saw it. I remember I was sleeping, and I was like, "Oh, what's Ron got going on?" I look, and I was like, "Oh!" I jumped all over it, and then ironically, I was watching that jersey. I was watching that Dorsett as well, the 77, and didn't even realize it was the same seller. So I bought both from the same seller.
Both of us got that Dorsett thanks to Ron.
Yeah, and yours truly here.
Yeah.
How's those Dorsetts coming? Every time he went, the Mark Clayton, and the Patrick Waugh
and then the Dorsett.
Yeah, and both Dorsetts is the ones that he was heckling me for. And the only one he's really got on me now, but I'm not really, speaking of Ron, I'm not even really that upset about it, was the Zonka that he got from Ron. Which I'm not even that upset about.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, these were the two. Shout out to Ron. Screenshot. Just kidding. So, but yeah, and then I got one more pickup that I have not unveiled yet that I wanted to show, and I will leave the hanger here, and gonna let yours truly. He's ready for Halloween. Gonna let yours truly unveil this this package for me.
This appears to be a package.
He's good, guys. He thought of that all himself.
What's in the package? What's in the box? What's in here? Oh, look at this! It appears to be a blue and blue and gold jersey. What's in the box? What's in the? Oh, it appears to be a Rams jersey. If I know the teams correct. Oh my! It is a Jack Youngblood Los Angeles Rams jersey. Holy God. That's a hitter on my list. Huh?
Welcome to the mighty kingdom, Mr. Youngblood.
Oh, you picked this one up?
Okay, so do
For
you remember? Not for you, but Mr. Chow can take it off of your hit list.
Oh,
Mr. Chow, Eric, if you see this video, please take this off your hit list. This is now in the mighty kingdom. Do you remember when I asked you Remember when I asked you about a month or so ago? Hey, did you see that hitter overnight?
I remember. I kept asking you which one was it, and you wouldn't tell me. This is why.
That's why I wouldn't tell you.
Ah,
Because I knew it was yours.
look at that! Thank you. This is quite the surprise.
Well,
Slim's always got
I got
these
mine
surprises.
Yeah, he calls me a slacker. It took him 10 years. I got mine at the winter sales event in 2010.
Yeah, for those
10 years,
know,
10 years later, I had mine 2 years before I met him.
For those of you who don't know, and probably that's everybody besides the people really in the know, this one's gotten away from me a few times because of my own doing. But it's
here now.
It's here now, and this completes the set. Thank you very much. This is probably my favorite. I love the Eric Dickerson, but this one's probably my favorite just because that full name on the back.
But what happened with me? Long story short, what happened with me is during the 2010 winter sales, I was going to go, and we had that big. The East Coast got dumped on that snowstorm.
I remember that.
And that was the Saints and the Colts Super Bowl. And I ended up calling in my order. I was going to go up. I got Archie Manning, and I asked the guy I got Steve McNair. I got the 97 McNair, and then I said, "Hey man, do you guys any chance you got Marshall Faulk?" He said, "No. If we had Marshall Faulk, I would have Marshall Faulk." And I was like, because I didn't have Marshall Faulk yet, but I eventually got it off eBay. And then the guy says, "Hey man, how about Jack Youngblood?" He goes, "It's got that big name on the back, full name." I said, "Bro," I said, "Send it." So those were the three that I got at the winter sales event 10 years ago. And this is one of them. So, all right, sir. I'm glad that you're happy with that.
Very happy. Thank you very much.
So, anyways,
quite the surprise.
All right, now.
All right, now I gotta be the cameraman.
Yeah, give me that. Get back to doing your job. All right. Anyways, okay, I'll just do it from here. Anyways, from the Mighty Kingdom, it is your man Big Slim. For all my pickups, like I said, shout out to Ron. Hashtag Ron Strong.
Hashtag Ron Strong.
Yeah. Thinking about you, man. Seriously, whenever you want us to come up and check, come up and see it, we'll come up. Shout out to M. Diddy, Rivalry Sportswear, Adam, who been picking up a lot of my stuff, helping me do some of my size upgrades, stuff like that. So, and Resurrection, congratulations to Rez, to my buddy Josh, to JD. On his 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
congrats,
super
Rez.
cool. Yeah. I saw that you just posted a new vid. Me and Mighty actually got to check that out.
I still have to watch.
I think I already went and liked it.
I liked it too. Yeah.
So I'm going to go back and watch it. So I wanted to actually watch it with him. So all right, guys. So happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
For Mighty Fan, I am your man BYG Silm, Big Silm, and Big Tiny. Yeah, there's that Sideways 8. So I'll catch you for volume number 68. I will catch you all in the next vid, y'all. Peace, and I am out.